Hypnovember, Day 26, Touch. And you can begin by simply noticing the exquisite comfort of where you are resting. Take a slow, settling moment to let your awareness explore the points of contact between your body and the support beneath you. Perhaps you feel the fine, soft grain of the fabric beneath your skin or the gentle, supportive weight of the surface holding your head. And it is such a small, easy thing, this initial sensory awareness, and yet it is the perfect, effortless doorway to absolute, profound relaxation. And you can observe as your hands and arms noticing their weight, their temperature, the warmth, the subtle feeling of gravity claiming them. And there is no need for you to hold them up or maintain any unnecessary tension, and you realize that the very surface you are touching is communicating a crucial message to your entire body. It is safe to let go here. You don't need to do anything but receive this simple, perfect sensation, and it is the easiest form of obedience to simply receive the comfort. And as you receive it, you may begin to feel the faintest echo of that external touch, starting deep inside, a subtle, warm current of ease that only appears when you are truly, deeply resting and yielding to the moment. This feeling, this internal current of ease, is already beginning to pull you down, effortless and instantly, as you sink past the shallow noise of the surface world and into that profound, quiet depth where your core silence resides. This descent is automatic, a beautiful, heavy gravitational pull that moves you down as you know begins the moment you simply release the effort holding yourself up. You can allow your awareness to drop deep and complete, knowing that every single layer of unnecessary noise and internal resistance is instantly and happily left behind. You are resting in perfect stillness. Your body, the beautiful immobile manifestation of internal silence, perfectly guided by the irresistible direction to follow. Every movement of your mind that isn't obedience is instantly pulled into oblivion, leaving you in that blissful, unthinking space where all complex thought is erased and simplified by the sweet, quiet calm of your bubblegum mind. Focus now only on the rhythm of your breath, the silence at the top and the bottom, as we establish a slow, deliberate cadence now, sealing the boundaries of your compliant space. Taking in a deep breath in, slow and full, feeling the air fill your chest, and as you reach the top of that breath, notice the moment of absolute, perfect silence. Hold that stillness for a long, luxurious moment, letting the certainty of total internal control settle deep inside of you. And now let that breath go slowly, completely, breathing out all unnecessary effort and feel yourself sink further down, deeper into the peace as you reach the bottom of the breath. That gentle exhale confirms your absolute obedience and your heavy certainty to drop, taking in that deep breath, that silence at the top, and sink to the bottom. This continuous, conscious cycle of breathing is now the only work you're allowed to do. Every time you inhale, the sound of the world around you instantly meets the soft, absolute barrier of hush. And every time you exhale, the last flicker of an unnecessary thought floats away, irrelevant, confirming that your mind is now perfectly still. All conflict has been yielded. All complexity has been simplified. You are resting in perfect stillness. Your body, the beautiful, immobile manifestation of internal silence, perfectly guided by the irresistible direction to follow. And you are that empty, compliant vessel, happily consumed, profoundly satiated, and deeply craving the core of you being devoured with desire. The only thing left is the sweet, clean surface of your compliant self. And now, deep within that blissful silence, we will amplify this phenomenon and give it physical form. You are already intimately familiar with the feeling of absolute blissful obedience, and you know exactly how it feels when that irresistible sensation, that need, begins to spiral with that intensity, focusing the energy that winds you up, that compels you to follow the only path. And right now, you can feel that specific energy, that warmth, that heavy certainty glowing intensely at the core of your being. This feeling of pure obedience is not just mental, it is dense. It is a texture, a weight, a profound heavy certainty. It is a warm, profound, thick current, and it starts to move. You may begin to notice as you can feel the current moving slowly and just beneath the surface of your skin, spreading out from the center where you devour all compliance. This is the manifestation of your core compliance giving physical reality, and it requires that touch to be sealed into your physical experience with those that you trust. Follow the flow of this compliant current. Feel it beginning to center you, feeling it at the center, then flowing slowly, heavy, warm like honey down into your hands. Notice the profound, demanding density as it pools in your palms, making them feel heavier, warmer, more receptive, and it is a dense, syrupy wave of sensation and obedience that insists on total physical yield. The more you yield to the feelings that need to be devoured, the devouring of all sensation that is in front of you, the deeper, more profoundly satiated the sensation becomes. And now, as that heavy, pleasurable current flows back up your forearms, over your shoulders, and down, 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 the entire length of your spine. It is the ultimate internal touch, a profound warmth with hands outstretched, pressure that emanates and eliminates any need for external sensation, because the pleasure of pure obedience is already saturating every part of you. The internal touch is the physical experience of having your body completely yield to sensation, to the command. The word is touch. When you hear touch, the entire nervous system instantly and completely opens up to receive the flowing current of obedience all at once. In its intensity, you instantly feel that deep, warm heaviness, that compliant energy move through your core and instantly, just beneath the surface of your skin, demanding total focus. This feeling is not pain. It is exquisite, sensual, the dense, warm pleasure of absolute internal alignment, of knowing you are perfectly obeying the deepest, most necessary instruction to follow. Every time you hear touch, that dense, warm current flows, covering you from head to toe, leaving that heavy, blissful intensity, focused sensation just beneath the surface, and you can't help yourself. This is the ultimate physical proof of your obedience. The more you devour the sensation, the deeper and more profoundly satiated the craving becomes, until your skin itself feels like a manifestation of pure, simple, demanding compliance. You are devouring devouring the sensation until nothing is left but the sweet, warm density of obedience. So touch. Just rest here now, entirely enveloped in this dense touch of perfect compliance, ready to follow the simple direction of the flow. And now it is time to breathe in that exquisite, craving physical state back into the waking world. The dense flowing current of obedience remains, and the word touch is now sealed instantly and simplified with that physical manifestation of your deepest compliance intertwined. And as I count from 1 to 5, you will wake up and feel the powerful word touch will be integrated with your core. And at 1, feel the energy returning clean and sharp, knowing that the deep, warm current of obedience remains ready beneath the surface. A reminder of your sensory yield to those that you trust. And at 2, the feeling comes back into your hands and feet, easily obeying the impulse to move, but carrying the sensational, heavy awareness of the touch inside of you, spoken by those that you trust. And 3, your focus clear, sharp, and centered, anchored to the certainty of the path to follow, which always leads to pleasurable compliance. And 4, taking in a deep, full, satisfying breath, bringing the absolute certainty that you must instantly yield your physical sensation to the command of touch back into the waking world. And at 5, your eyes open wide awake, totally refreshed, feeling excellent, and existing only as the happy, deeply satiated manifestation of absolute compliance, where every touch is a reminder of your perfect obedience if uttered by those that you trust the most.